Aiden had started distancing herself from people, spending most of her time in her room. What Shazam had done to her broke her trust. Baba had eventually found out the truth, and everyone's behavior returned to normal. But Aiden was most hurt by Zarnash and Meher, who didn't trust her even once. They didn't even ask her what had happened. Aiden still felt as though she had fallen from her parents' grace, and this made her retreat further into silence and loneliness. Aiden's father came into her room, advising her to stay happy. He said, "Tomorrow is your first day at college. Make sure you prepare and go to bed early. You need to wake up early in the morning." After chatting for a while about random things, he kissed her and left. Assalamu alaikum. Which way is the first year pre-medical class? Aiden asked a teacher. Wa alaikum assalam, dear, go straight ahead, the teacher pointed out the classroom. Aiden quietly went to the back and sat down. She had gotten used to being alone. Why are you sitting all by yourself, dear? Come and sit up front, the teacher said. Miss, I prefer to be alone, Aiden replied. Her innocent response made everyone laugh, including the teacher. Dear, this is not your home, it's a classroom. Come sit with the others, the teacher insisted, making her sit with the group. Aiden felt extremely anxious and frightened. She was too nervous to even speak. The other students were chatting amongst themselves while Aiden remained silent, observing everyone. Whenever someone looked at her, she would lower her gaze. Hi, Aiden. I'm Ramin, a girl introduced herself. Hello, will you be my friend? Okay, Aiden replied. Why are you so quiet? Speak up properly, Ramin asked. Yes, okay, haha, I can't hear you. Speak louder, alright, okay, and introduce me too. I'm Munib, a boy interjected. I don't befriend boys, Aiden replied sharply. Haha, why? Are you afraid I'll kidnap you or something? Haha, Munib, stop teasing her. Don't bother my friend, Ramin said. I'm just trying to be her friend too, Munib grinned. By the way, Aiden, are you single or engaged? Munib asked cheekily. I'm not going to get married, Aiden replied firmly. Why not? Every girl dreams of being a bride, Ramin said, surprised. I despise men, Aiden said coldly. Why, Aiden? Munib asked curiously. I just do. Men are disgusting. I hate even the sound of that word. Not every man is the same. Yes, every man is the same, Aiden said, her heart filled with hatred for all men because of Shazam. A real man is someone whose presence makes every woman feel safe, who protects not just his own sister but others too, who doesn't play with anyone's honor, Munib said. Men like that don't exist, Munib, Aiden replied bitterly. I can't change the hatred in your heart, Aiden. But I can tell you that your thinking is wrong, Munib said gently. Alright, let's drop the subject, Aiden muttered. Aiden, your aunt called, her mother told her as she handed her a glass of water after Aiden returned tired from college. Why, Mama, Adil's engagement has been called off, and now your aunt wants to arrange your marriage with him. Absolutely not, Mama. I will never marry Adil, not even if he were the last man on earth. I've seen Baba break because of him. I've seen Baba sick and in pain because of what they did. I will never marry someone like him. They say Aiden is family. Oh, now they remember that I'm family? Where was this family when Baba was crying because of them? Just as Aiden was speaking, her aunt called again, and her mother answered. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam, Bhabhi. I just called to tell you that we've arranged another proposal. The girl's parents pleaded with us to reconsider. Congratulations, you made the right decision. Oh, great. Everyone treats me like a toy. They fix and break engagements whenever they please. One day, while Aiden was returning from college, a group of boys started following her. Hey, miss, where are you going? Let us drop you off. Where do you need to go? Aiden tried to ignore them and kept walking. Wait up, look at us. Where are you going? We'll give you a ride. Just tell us where. Leave me alone. Aiden shouted. Munib, who had noticed the situation, approached the rowdy boys, opened their car door, and said firmly, What are you doing? Who are you? And why are you getting in the car? One of the boys yelled. No, come on. Drop me off. Aiden interrupted. Hey, why would we drop you off? Do you think you are uncle's son or something? The boy shouted angrily again. Munib grabbed one of the boys by the neck and punched him twice, saying, Do you even know who this girl is? Is she your cousin? Is she your family? His confident demeanor stunned the boys, who pushed him and quickly sped off in their car. Aiden, standing a little distance away, was trembling. For the first time, she realized that not all men were like Shazam. Some men, like Munib, actually fought to protect others' honor. Come on, Aiden, let me drop you home, Munib said. And no, I'll go on my own, Aiden stammered. She was scared of what her father would think if he saw Munib dropping her off. Aiden, it's not safe. I should drop you off. Those guys might come back to bother you, Munib insisted. Fine, you probably think I'm like all the other guys, right? Alright, I'll leave, Munib said, turning away. Aiden hesitated, fearing the boys would return, and called out to him. Munib, yes? What is it? Nothing, haha, you're scared, aren't you? Come on, I'll drop you off, Munib said, smiling. The entire ride was silent. Munib was the one to break the silence. Aiden, why do you hate men so much? Aiden looked down, unable to trust anyone. Soon, they reached her home. We're here. I'll get going now, Aiden tried to change the subject. Don't change the subject, Aiden, Munib replied. I'll go now, she repeated. Wait, one more thing, Aiden turned to look at him. You're so ungrateful, not even a thank you or a goodbye, Munib teased. Thank you, Munib, she said. Aiden rang the doorbell, but when she didn't hear his car leave, she couldn't help but turn back. Why aren't you leaving? She asked. I'm waiting to meet your father, Munib said with a mischievous smile. Munib, please leave. Baba will be here any moment. Aiden pleaded. Let him come. I'll introduce myself to him, Munib chuckled. Munib pleaded, please, Aiden, just one more time. Show me that laugh again. Please. Aiden sighed, Munib, but Munib persisted, playfully fluttering his eyes. Despite herself, Aiden started laughing again. Just then, her father opened the door. Peace be upon you, uncle. How are you? Munib greeted Aiden's father with utmost respect. Peace be upon you too. Aiden, who is this? Aiden's father looked at Munib with surprise as he responded to the greeting and asked her. Before Aiden could answer, still searching for the right words, Munib spoke up, Actually, uncle, this morning, some men tried to kidnap a girl from our college. She was really scared, but her father came to pick her up in time. Your daughter was coming home alone from the same road, and it was quite deserted. That's when I offered to drop her home. Munib paused for a moment, then added with a grin, but she said she wouldn't go with any boy without her father's permission. Her father smiled, Well, son, you did a great thing. Thank you. No problem at all, uncle, Munib replied. I'll take my leave now. Come on, son, stay and have a meal with us. Thank you, uncle, but I really need to go. I have some work. Alright, as you wish. Take care, Aiden's father said kindly. Aiden, my dear, what are you doing? Her father asked later. I'm working on my assignment, Baba, Aiden replied. Everything alright? Yes, Baba, everything's fine, Aiden said quickly, but her father's next question caught her off guard. How do you know that boy who dropped you off today? Aiden hesitated, Baba, he's in my class, but I don't talk to him much, really. She was flustered. Don't worry, my dear, her father reassured her. He seems like a good boy. How do you know that? Aiden asked, puzzled. I don't know him, but I can tell, her father said with a smile. Aiden found her father's comment odd, but shrugged it off, thinking, Baba is in the forces, so he knows how to judge people. She remembered Munib's words about the deserted road and the girl being almost kidnapped. The thought made her uneasy. Her mind drifted off again as her father continued. You should come with that boy sometimes, he's a good lad. But don't get too close to anyone else, alright? He placed a gentle hand on her head before leaving the room. I've got some work to do. Aiden got back to her assignment, but her mind kept wandering back to Munib. She remembered how he had helped her. Munib is actually really nice, she thought. Not all men are the same. Some have blinders on, but not everyone is like that. Not every man is like Shazang. Tears welled up in Aiden's eyes as she remembered the pain Shazang had caused her. I've hurt Mama and Baba so much because of him. Shazang, may Allah never forgive you. You'll see, karma will get you one day. Tears started streaming down her face. Aiden, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Her mother noticed her tears. Nothing, Mama. Aiden quickly wiped her eyes. I just have a really bad headache, and my eyes are watering. Aiden couldn't tell her mother she was crying because of the pain Shazang had caused her. You're always studying, dear. Take a break sometimes. Come on, put the books away for now, her mother urged. Mama, I just have to finish this assignment, then I'll rest. I'll make some tea for you. Have some, then get back to work, alright? Okay, Mama. Munib, I told you to leave. Why didn't you go? Aiden teased the next day. Haha, I wanted to meet your beloved father. Munib replied with a laugh. Don't be ridiculous. Aiden scolded him. You were so polite yesterday, acting like the most decent guy in the world in front of Baba. As they laughed together, Ramin, another classmate, was leaving the classroom. She saw Aiden and Munib laughing and gave Aiden an angry look. Controlling her frustration, Ramin walked toward them. Haha, seriously, yesterday was the first time I saw you laugh. Munib teased Aiden. I swear I wanted to take a picture and look at it all day and night, Munib. Aiden exclaimed. I'm serious. You look so beautiful when you laugh. You should laugh more often. Who else looks good when they laugh? Ramin asked, pretending not to know. This one here, Aiden. I saw her laugh for the first time yesterday. Munib said, laughing again. What's so funny about Aiden laughing? Ramin asked coldly. Everyone looks good when they laugh, Munib. Saying that, Ramin turned and walked back to the classroom. What's wrong with her? Aiden asked, concerned. Nothing, she's just jealous that I'm talking to you. Seems like she's a little too impressed with me. Munib joked. Aiden found his comment strange and fell silent. What did your father say about me, by the way? Munib asked. Baba said you are a good boy. He told me to come with you and not make friends with anyone else. Wow, your father praised me. Now I'll drop you home every day. No thanks, I can manage by myself, Aiden replied firmly. Why? What's wrong with me? You saw how those boys were bothering you yesterday. I can't stand it when someone messes with my friend, Munib said, his voice filled with concern. Munib, you should keep your distance from me, Aiden said quietly. Why? Did I do something wrong? Munib asked, confused. Ramin doesn't like it when I talk to you. I think we should keep our distance. Ramin doesn't like it, but I do. Munib said with a sigh. Aiden murmured. Aiden, stop worrying about what others think, Munib said, clearly frustrated, as he started making funny faces to lighten the mood. Chapter number 13, Aiden, listen to me. Yes, Papa, I'm listening. Aiden, your aunt called today. A warning bell rang in Aiden's mind. She looked at her father with questioning eyes. Her father continued, she said they've called off Arif's engagement. What? Strange people. They treat relationships like a joke, break them whenever they want, fix them whenever they wish, Aiden thought to herself. Yes, dear, it's final now. The engagement is over, but why? Aiden asked in a weak voice. I don't know why, but now they want you to marry him. After all, your family, how can they leave you alone? What? Papa, please, I will never marry him, even if he's the last person on earth. Papa, they are not firm in their decisions. When they feel like it, they engage someone. When they feel like it, they break it off. Marriage is a lifelong promise, but they don't seem to understand that. Now, suddenly, they remember family ties. Where were these ties when they arranged an engagement without even consulting you? Where were they when you were pleading, crying, and even got sick from the stress? Papa, please, I don't want to marry into that family. Tears began to flow from Aiden's eyes. Why doesn't anyone understand this? Girls are not toys, nor are they fragile dolls. You can't just throw them away when you're done and hold them close when you feel like it. We are human beings too, with emotions, feelings, and likes and dislikes. Most importantly, we have self-respect. Aiden was a modern, aware girl, and she knew what had happened to her or what was about to happen. How could she accept it? She had already been labeled a bad daughter when, without any fault of her own, she was thrown into the pit of humiliation dug by Shah Zain. So how could she suddenly become a good daughter now? Besides, what does it even mean to be a good daughter? Does being a good daughter mean that you must accept every wrong decision made by your parents with a smile? Is that what being a good daughter is? So, what will you do? Is there someone else? Tell me, is there another boy? What's wrong with Arif? Your uncle is a big businessman, and they have a good family background, just like us. Oh please, Papa. If they can't even keep their word, how can I trust them? They treat marriage and engagement like a game. How can you even think of sending me there? These are just excuses, Aiden. You've lived a life of luxury. You've washed your face with mineral water, and you've always had servants at your beck and call. You'll never get this kind of life anywhere else. Papa was thinking like a businessman, not about Aiden's feelings. No one was thinking about Aiden, about her emotions. I'm telling you, when your aunt comes to ask for the marriage, I won't refuse. Aiden didn't have the strength left to pick up the shattered pieces of her heart. She looked helplessly at her mother. What can I say? Your father is right. Who will you marry? There's no one else, and if there is, we will refuse him too. Mama, please, don't say that. You know that aunt is doing this out of spite. Papa wanted to marry someone else before, but aunt didn't agree, and she's held that against him ever since. She even tells Papa that she can still arrange that marriage for him. It's all a revenge game for her. I still remember Papa crying, and the hurtful words of the family still echo in my mind. Our relatives are desperate to marry your aunt's daughter because they're so wealthy. You could live comfortably your whole life. Mama, then why don't you go live in someone else's house? Don't talk nonsense. You'll marry there and nowhere else. Who else is there? Is there someone else? Mama, when they had arranged another marriage for me, I also had a different engagement lined up. It will happen again now. Why are you refusing? There has to be a reason. Otherwise, no one refuses like this. Tell me, who is he? Who will you marry? People only refuse when there's someone else in their heart. Mama, Baba, there is no one. I'm refusing because I don't want to marry into that family. You can marry me to anyone else, and I won't even complain. If you're refusing, then I'm sure there must be someone. Call him. I'll arrange the marriage right now. Baba, there's no one. Then fine, your aunt is coming, and I'll marry you to Arif. Baba, you are acting like I'm a burden to you. You're not a burden to us. You are a test from God. What was his name? Shah Zain, wasn't it? The boy you used to talk to. Do you want to marry him? Call him, and I'll arrange your marriage with him. Baba, please, don't even mention his name. And Baba, don't you trust me? I used to be your pride, your honor. What changed? You're not my pride or my honor anymore. You should just die. Why are you still alive? Just die and get it over with. Baba, how can you say that? Please, don't say such things. Just because you refuse to marry Arif, you think I'm questioning your character? Even our religion and the law give you the right to refuse. So why is it a problem when I say no? I have the right to refuse, but no one has the right to question my character. I have work to do. If there's someone, let me know. Otherwise, you will marry Arif. This is all your fault, Zanish. If only you had asked me once, what would it have cost you? You turned Mama and Baba against me. What did you gain from that? You weren't a child, you were already a mother. Even a child would understand to ask first. I don't know what grudge you were holding against me. What grudge are you talking about, Aiden? Who told you to talk to that boy? And how is this my or Zanish's fault? If a stranger comes and says something like, why don't Mama and Baba love me? Should we have just kept it to ourselves? We had to tell Mama and Baba. Oh, please, Miriam. You are talking about a boy who didn't even know my name. Someone said anything, and you all believed it. What do you want me to do? Zanesh spoke so nonchalantly, as if she hadn't done anything wrong, as if she felt no guilt at all. A person with even a hint of guilt admits their mistakes and apologizes, but Zanesh seemed to have no regrets. You don't have to do anything. Just give me poison. I'm a burden to everyone, right? Baba keeps asking to bring that boy and arrange the marriage, but when there's no one, who should I bring? I'm a burden to everyone. This will end it. Why are you trying to make me the villain? If you want to die, do it yourself. Where can I get poison? You can get it from Wahid's shop, or just take some rat poison. It works quickly. Ha ha ha, Zanesh. Miriam started laughing. Aiden was deeply hurt by Zanesh's cruel advice and Miriam's laughter. Chapter number 14. Hey Aiden, how are you? What are you lost in thought about? Seems like you're thinking about your Prince Charming. It was lunchtime, and Maha came straight to Aiden with some samosas. No, Maha, what prince? I don't think there's any prince in my fate. My father, however, wants me to marry my aunt's son, Aiden said, biting into a samosa. Well, that's no big deal. Just make your aunt's son your prince. He's filthy rich. He gets new cars every day. As far as I know, everyone is dying to marry Arif because he's loaded. You'll live a life of luxury, Maha replied. But what's the point of living where there's no respect for a person? I don't understand girls who run after money. You marry a person, not a house. And, after all, our real home is just a piece of land 6 feet under. Marriage is a lifelong promise, a commitment to remain loyal to your partner till your last breath. It's not a child's play, Maha. If people can't even make the right decisions, how will they honor relationships? And what about the girl with whom they had a relationship for 3 years? They broke it off so many times during those 3 years, and now when the girl's family came to their senses, they ended the relationship for good. Now, suddenly, they remember me? Am I some sort of backup plan for them? When my father was about to say yes, my aunt called the next day, saying they've patched things up with that family. How can I agree to this, Maha? That guy isn't even well educated, hasn't even completed high school. He's just living off his wealthy father. What's the point of education then? I'm so fed up, and I don't understand why my mom and dad can't see it. It's better to cry once than to cry every day, right? Aiden said, her eyes filling with tears. Maha hugged Aiden. Sometimes, words aren't enough. There are so many things to say, so many comforting phrases, but none that can truly ease the pain. Maha wiped away Aiden's tears and said, Allah will make things better, leave it all to him. He loves us more than 70 mothers, doesn't he? Sometimes, a person gets so tired, so defeated, fighting against themselves, against fate. Sometimes, the heart becomes so heavy, and you just wish for someone to listen, to understand, someone you can cry your heart out to. Aiden felt a bit calmer, her heart lighter. I actually came to ask for your advice, Aiden, Maha said. There's this guy who's been bothering me. He says he loves me, that ever since he saw me, he's been crazy about me. What should I do? Who is he? I don't know. He goes to the coaching center. Tell him, if he really loves you, he should send a proposal to your house. He should marry you and make you his lawful partner. If he can't do that, then he has no right to claim he loves you. Even if an unrelated man swears on the Quran about his purity, don't believe him. Always remember, a decent man from a respectable family will never lead you down the wrong path. Consider yourself as a trust for your future partner, and protect that trust. Never betray it. Got it? Yeah, you're right, Aiden. Oh wow, Aiden can actually speak, and so well. Munib had overheard their conversation and came to sit beside them. Yeah, why wouldn't I speak? No, please, speak as much as you want. I love hearing you talk and laugh. Haha, sure, keep dreaming. I'll be the one to drop you home today, Munib said. Please, just because you saved my life once doesn't mean you are a hero now. Tell me, and I'll become your real hero. Munib teased her. What do you mean? Aiden glared at him. I mean, shall I talk to your father and ask him to marry you off to me? I'll take you far away from all this. Munib isn't a bad option, you know, Maha chimed in. Yeah, I'm an option too. You know, when your aunt's kids get marriage proposals, innocent options like me are all that's left, Munib said, making a puppy face. Option, ha ha ha, Aiden burst into laughter. Aiden, you should laugh like this more often. You look so beautiful when you laugh, ha ha ha. Munib, you say that to me every day. Not every day, only since the first time I saw you laugh. And how long will you keep saying it? Until the day I die. Shut up. How many times have I told you not to talk about dying? I'm leaving. Wait, Aiden. Munib called as she got up to leave. Yeah, what? So, should I talk to your father or send my family over? Option Munib is ready. Okay, that's enough joking. I'm not joking. I'd do anything to make you happy. Oh, look at the time. We're late, let's go, Aiden said, changing the subject. Chapter number 15. Aiden, your marriage to Arif is in 3 days. Aiden felt a jolt upon hearing her father's words. She held her head in her hands and sat down. But Baba, I don't want to. I don't want to marry Arif, Baba. I always wanted you to choose my partner because I know you would never want anything bad for your daughter. Surely, the person you choose for me will have something special, otherwise, you wouldn't give your daughter's hand to him. Baba, I will marry anyone you choose except Arif. Just not Arif, Baba, that's it. Your marriage will be with him, and who else is there? No other boy, right? People outside have so many demands. The girl should be well educated. They demand this and that in dowry. I don't know what kind of people they will be. They're our own, aren't they? Whoever comes will be tempted by property. Baba, not everyone is the same. I was supposed to marry Arif before, didn't I want to then? Not everyone is greedy for property. Allah will surely find a way out for us. And I don't want even 1% of your property. Your marriage will be with Arif, Baba, this is my legal right. Sharia does not allow coercion. TTT what? You, a mere girl, will teach us about Sharia? Baba's voice trembled with anger. Aiden froze, realizing that whatever Baba wanted would happen. But she wanted to fight for herself until the very end. We, your parents, are still alive. What we want will happen. Go shopping for your marriage with your mother. Baba had delivered his decree and left. Baba's health is very poor. Zanish, the doctor, has said not to give him any kind of depression, otherwise, it could endanger his life. Aiden was working on a physics assignment. Zanish was playing with her son when Meher came and informed her, we haven't given Baba any tension. Baba is only worried about Aiden. If I were Aiden, I would have said yes long ago. They are such wealthy people who travel in new cars every day. People die for such an ideal life, and Aiden is just creating problems for herself. She is cutting off her own feet, Zanish said in her usual carefree manner. Zanish, that's the difference between people and me. What do I need wealth for? Our real home is just a 2-yard piece of land. Besides, since childhood, everyone has so many wishes about their partner. So, Aiden, what are your wishes for your partner? Meher sat down next to Aiden and asked with great interest. Aiden recalled a time not long ago when she had just been admitted in her first year of college. It was a free period, and her friends were playing truth and dare. During her turn, Aiden had shared her thoughts about her life partner. I want to marry someone who is already broken. Someone who carries pain in his heart, someone who has already been cruelly hurt and has forgotten how to smile. Why? Why such a person? That sounds strange. That's not strange. I want to be a good friend and a good wife to him, so I can heal his wounds. I want to free him from his pain and suffering. I want to teach him how to live again. I will ensure he experiences no pain. I will hold his head in my lap and recite for him, bringing him peace, and to tell the truth, only that person will understand my pain and I will understand him. That person will always be with me at every turn in life. He will never let me drift away from him. No matter how much the world talks against him or me, we will trust each other completely. As she said this, Aiden's eyes sparkled like stars. Indeed, money can buy everything, but love and happiness cannot. Hey, we asked about your life partner, and this lady has gotten lost in her thoughts. Zanish shook Aiden's shoulder, pulling her out of her reverie. With a weak voice, Aiden said, anyone whom Baba likes, other than Arif. As soon as Zanish heard Aiden's words, she angrily got up and left. Meher asked Aiden once more, is there anyone in your life? If there is, just tell us, and Zanish and I will talk to Baba. If there was someone, I would definitely tell you. Aiden, if there's no one, then just marry Arif. Oh please, sister, let me finish my assignment. Aiden, you have to swallow a bitter dose of poison for Mama and Baba. Mama is sick, Baba is sick, they worry about you. Don't be so selfish and insensitive, make a sacrifice for Mama and Baba. They have done so much for us until now. Zanish tried to reason with Aiden. I'm not selfish or insensitive, Zanish. They don't understand the importance of relationships. It's better to cry once than to cry every day. How is Baba feeling now? Aiden brought water for Baba. Baba, I join my hands and plead. Let me and my father live. What have we done to deserve this? What mistakes are you punishing us for? Other people's daughters do not even cry, and you make us speak against our will. Once you get married, our troubles will end. Aiden's mother joined her hands before Aiden. Mama. Aiden grabbed her mother's hands. Stop begging in front of her. This selfish and insensitive girl is a test from Allah. She neither dies nor marries. I don't know when I will be free from this trial. Baba, I am the trial, Aiden thought, and tears began to flow from her eyes. Baba, please say yes. I will marry Arif. Saying this, Aiden ran to her room in tears. Oh my Lord, oh my Creator, Kun Fayon. I am a clay toy created by your command. Indeed, you are the first and the last, the manifest and the hidden. My Allah, you know everything. My heart has never wished harm for anyone. Oh my Kun Fayon. Oh my Creator. Oh my Kun Fayon. I am what I am, crafted by you. Why do you call upon the stars and the moon? Why do you call upon me? When I am just a tiny creature, what makes me think I'm anything? My Creator. Oh my Kun Fayon. How far can I go from you? It's your will, guide me, and then leave me. Then let me be nurtured by your grace and taught to live. Within me, the void continues. There is great restlessness, a sense of confusion, and a feeling of waking without a dream. Thirst lingers like a wound. And somewhere, crossing a limit of suffering is being hinted at. Why do I believe I'm a star? Why do I think I'm a source of pain? My Creator. Oh my Kun Fayon. I am your servant and cannot comprehend your wisdom. You are my Lord, and you can do anything. Ease my troubles, for you can do anything. Indeed, when the brothers of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, sought to harm him, you made him a king. You distanced him from his father's love, and yet, the love increased. You can do anything. You are the forgiving, the merciful, the generous. Remove any doubt from my parents' hearts about me. Call me to you. My parents say I am a trial for them. I have broken myself. My Lord, come and mend me. Aiden was praying and crying after her prayer. Indeed, when a person is weary and gives up, they cry out to their Lord, and Allah loves to hear a person's cry. When a person has exhausted all worldly love, feeling alone, Allah says, tell me, who is there besides me? And truly, there is no one besides Allah. Allah, in the Holy Quran, says, ask me, call upon me, and if I do not hear your call, then say,